these brothers. I'm telling you, we're about to lose another generation to this madness if we don't get back on our post. They want to brand you forever, brothers and sisters. Are you following me?
Yes, sir.
Multinational corporations are coming after you.
It's your boy El Casino. Welcome back, fam. So we getting in again. Man, this is an energy war that's going on out here. So we just gonna dive right into it. We're gonna talk about the frequencies with Terry House, and then we're gonna listen to Professor Griff and what he was saying about it.
Hip hop is energy. It's matter, cannot be created or destroyed. It just changes forms. I can respect KRS-One when he says, I am hip hop. I'm going to sum it up. Tiffany McKinney gave me a phone call and she said the counterintelligence program is in full effect and it's in the Patriot Act 1 and 2. Originally, J. Edgar Hoover wanted to stop the rise of the Black Messiah. I said they heard hip hop and they said hip hop is the voice of the voiceless and they had to neutralize hip hop. And we have to understand it. So when I started studying mind control. I started studying controlling the consciousness of the masses of the people by controlling the...
Right there, we see Professor Griff going in on how hip-hop is energy. But we got to remember that everything is energy, right? So when I say win the energy war, this is just one layer of it, and hip-hop is just one layer of it, right? So when we see the Kendrick and Drake beef, and then we see how Kendrick started bringing out truths and bringing things to light, that is all energy, because the whole purpose of TDE and some of these other labels and industry and artists is to change the dynamic of the direction the industry was going and the direction the industry was in, or the music and the culture. Forget the industry, but the music and the culture, right? So that's one of the biggest things, because I remember a time when the music on the radio was actually somewhat conscious. You get what I'm saying? Now it's not that. You get what I'm saying? And the reason being is because of the Uncle Toms. Let's let
criminal justice system. A friend of mine by the name of John Natasha wrote the book The FBI's War on Tupac and Black Leadership and connected the dots using FBI document. He connected the death of Martin Luther King and Malcolm X to the death of Biggie and Tupac, J. Master J, Jimi Hendrix, and other revolutionaries. So in my further research, I discovered the first millennium edition of the American Directory of Certified Uncle Toms on page 236. It talks about how young whites and entrepreneurs would come in and they would install new leadership over the hip-hop movement and begin to promote the nefarious niggerization of rap.
It's a little snippet right there. Some of y'all might have seen it in the previous video, but I wanted to bring that back for those who haven't, and why the Uncle Tom is a system but not a person. The Uncle Tom is a system in order to manipulate the energy and the frequencies of the people through the plants or the unconscious or the unaware entity that they're using. Like they use NWA, and then later on they possibly figure out, you know, them guys not know a lot of information, especially Ice Cube up there and different things of that nature. But let's listen to Terrence Howard and what he has to say on the DNA and how everything at a structure and molecular level is frequencies.
Hydrogen, they used to think that energy, the body transferred or understood the energy information through electricity. They're finding out it's through frequency. Well, guess what hydrogen sounds like? It's a key of E, and it's a color yellow. That's what proper physics gets you to. Oxygen is a chartreuse, and it's the key of F over F sharp. Now they used to, like I said, information used to be thought about as just electrical information passing on. But I've got a question for you. Have you ever been at a party with some of your friends you ain't seen in 10 years, but y'all was like 14, you hung out and there's a song that came on and you was like, and everybody got up and was live at that moment. Now say 10 years later you got a friend with you, he's a good guy, but he wasn't there when me and my boys formed this. So when that song comes on, our DNA tightens. There's a particular song, a scale in the genomes for each and every one of us. Now when that song is played, when your particular prime resonant frequency is played, guess what happens? Your DNA celebrates and tightens. everything else gets pushed out. Harmonic wave resequencing. The carbon is also the key of the
there that Terrence Howard is going in on how the DNA, the different elements, right, that compose the double helix and everything around us is generating a frequency. And by just the computer, the washing machine, the generator emitting that frequency, is throwing our DNA frequency off. So imagine what the music does with the lyrics. So when we talking about an energy war, we're talking about an energy war because we're talking about something at a molecular structure that you can't see, that happens naturally, right? That is manipulating the culture in order for the culture to go in the direction that the culture is stereotyped to be, right? One of the things I've always said is that a lot of the things they have portrayed for our culture came from a different culture. One of the things that Professor Griff was saying in the last video is how they tried to, make the stereotype of the Negro, lazy, dirty, ignorant, of the nigga. They say it like this: Negro or nigga, it's the same thing. Dirty, lazy, ignorant, unwanted, all of these things, right? And that was published in a particular publication. If you go back to the last video, you can check it out. So, a matter of fact, I'm gonna post it in real quick. Let's check it out.
This is what rap has become. His gun says black killer. His hat says pimp. The other part of his hat says slave mind. His arm says true hater. The tombstone says another black person killed by another black person. On her butt it says self-hater. The little baby is holding a future prisoner. This is what rap has become. Why? Because they have changed our music to vibrate at a sexual frequency. A frequency and beat that creates a mental sexual frenzy.
As you see, man, Professor Griff over 10 years ago, decades ago, man, they've been talking about this. And at the end of the day, the reason why it wasn't pushed to light sooner than what it was is because we as the people didn't push it. You know what I mean? And bring it to light and hold people accountable. I think that's the biggest thing for us to do as the people when we put people on a pedestal and we giving, people and changing their lifestyle. I think the biggest thing is that we make them accountable in order to uphold the culture, in order for it to reflect us better. You get what I'm saying? So, that's just how I'm looking at it. Everything is attacking us at an energy standpoint to keep us held down and from taking our original land back in order for us to have a culture that can be competitive against society, against every other culture, because that's what it's about at the end of the day, in the sense of when we talk about ethnicity and our culture, because this ain't about race, right? This is about culture, then this is about ethnicity, and it's about energy, and it's about keeping certain people down. So peace, love, and life, man. I'll see y'all in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how we doing. Y'all got anything y'all want to share, let me know, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace, love, and life.